right now on KOMU 8 News.
Winter whiteout. It is piling up. No school, empty workplaces, flipped semis. The biggest snowfall of the season is dumping on mid-Missouri. 6 live reports from around the area, plus all the latest travel conditions. KOMU 8 News winter storm coverage starts right now. If you have been outside today, if you have been looking outside at all, you know it's been coming down all day. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jim Reed.
And I'm Brittany Pieper. It is the first big winter storm of the year. It means closings, accidents, lots of travel problems. We have full team coverage across mid-Missouri, including weather team coverage. Kenton's out braving the cold, but first let's check in with Rosie.
Thanks very much, guys. We're looking at your live Doppler 8 first alert radar because that gives us a view updated on this system. But right now we're going to check in with Kenton Jawicki, live Doppler 8 first alert team member. Kenton, before you left, you said you were really excited to stand outside. Are you still feeling that right now?
You know, it is a little cold out here, but I'm still excited. We have some snowplows going by right now, but it's cold out here, but hey, you put a weather guy outside, he's going to like it. Weather update, I'm a weathercaster, Kenton Jawicki, just off of Highway 63 here in Columbia with an update. We'll send it back over to Brittany right now.
Thanks, Kenton. Stay warm. That steady snow means lots of accidents out on the roads today. KOMU 8's Nick Thompson continues our team coverage. He's live near Interstate 70 with an update on those conditions. Nick?
Despite all of those warnings, what they did, some drivers ended up getting snarled up in some accidents. Twice within the Columbia city limits today and 3 times in Boone County. Injury accidents shut down at least 2 or more lanes of the interstate going both the eastbound and the westbound directions. Now, I did speak today with the Boone County's Public Joint Communications Center. They said that they heard 123 911 calls today and responded to 58 accidents. I also spoke with several towing companies today who said that they were busy and the work is much warnings and we're staying inside today. Reporting live in Columbia, Nick Thompson, KOMU 8 News.
Thanks, Nick. The residential roads didn't look much better. KOMU 8's Lauren Bale hit the streets downtown to tell us what they look like there.
The roads are looking a little better here on Broadway and College than they did just a few hours ago, but that's still not saying a whole lot. The city has labeled Broadway as a first priority route, meaning that they are highly focused on keeping this road clear. However, then I would strongly suggest that you don't come out. The roads are still pretty dangerous out here. Back to you, Jim.
Well, speaking of which, let's take a look at the road conditions right now. Most of mid-Missouri is still seeing purple on this MoDOT map, which means roads are snow covered. Not an easy day for drivers and not an easy day for road crews when you're missing something. KOMU 8's William Joy joins us live along Highway 63 with more on that problem. William?
Jim, here at Boone County Public Works, crews say they're fighting hard to keep the snow off the roads, but they also say they're fighting another issue you can see right behind me, a lack of salt. They should expect a shipment, or they are expecting a shipment at least, this week coming up from Texas. That MoDOT, which is also running low, is expecting another shipment this week and next. Now, reporting live in Boone County, William Joy, KOMU 8 News.
The snow means high demand for winter supplies. Things like shovels, salt, and sandbags are essential and tough to find. Customers say the only place they could find those supplies today was at Westlakes on West Worley. They had full stock. Lowe's and the Walmart and Hy-Vee on West Broadway say they were either sold out or running low. Schools are also shutting their doors. MU and Columbia Public Schools are closed tomorrow. Check the bottom of your screen and KOMU.com for those closings.
We have continuing team coverage across mid-Missouri as the first big snowfall of the year hits the area. KOMU 8's Eric Hilt is live in Moberly with the latest on road conditions. But first, let's send it to KOMU 8's Andy Lowenstein in Columbia.
Weather conditions are still looking pretty bad out here. It has turned into an almost freezing rain consistency. Although the snowfall has come down, the roads are still coated and slippery. Crews are currently working to clean up roadways, but I would still suggest not driving for the next couple of hours. Now we'll toss over to Eric Hilt, who's live in Moberly.
Main streets here in Moberly are pretty drivable for the most part. That's because a lot of plows like this one have been working all day to get those roads cleared. Once you get to the side streets and the neighborhoods, though, that's when you experience difficulties on the roads. My car has gotten stuck several times here in Moberly just because the snow has been constantly falling onto the city, but the plows are still out. One just drove by right past me. They're still out. They're still working, trying to get these roads cleared. But Moberly School District is closed tomorrow. They will not be having schools, so you won't have to worry about navigating the roads to get your kids to school. Reporting live in Moberly, Eric Hilt, KOMU 8 News.
Thanks, Eric, and stick with us for continuing coverage of Winter Storm 2014. We are live all across mid-Missouri. Plus, you can also follow us on Twitter at KOMU News and on Facebook for the latest weather updates and closings. It was a snow day for most, but not everyone got the day off. KOMU 8's Andy Lowenstein joins us live at Shelter Insurance in Columbia, where employees had a regular day of work. Andy?
Right now I'm standing in the parking lot of Shelter Insurance, one of the city's largest employers. Most parking lots in Columbia have been used.
The Tigers take on Florida tonight in Gainesville. What the Tigers had to say about the last time they were in Gator territory. Snow is still coming down here in mid-Missouri.
Sure is. Let's check back in with our team of reporters. We have them all over the area. But first, let's go to downtown Columbia and Lauren Bale. How's it looking there, Lauren?
Yeah, the roads here on Broadway and College are they're a little bit better than they were a few hours ago, but the conditions have definitely not improved completely. So I'd encourage everyone to stay off the roads if you don't have to be on them. Now we're going to send it over to William Joy, who's on Highway 63.
Born here at Boone County Public Works, they're running into a statewide issue while trying to clear those roads. There's a statewide shortage of salt. Now, they say they do have enough to make it through this storm, and they are expecting a shipment by the end of this week, I should say, to get more salt in. Now let's send it over to Nick Thompson. Nick?
Well, I'm here by I-70 tonight, and it's much quieter than it was earlier this afternoon. Earlier this afternoon, there were 3 accidents in Boone County on I-70. There were injury accidents that closed 2 or more lanes of the interstate. There still are some problems, though. We're told that at the 6370 connector, you should actually avoid the ramp using from eastbound 70 to southbound on the 63 connector. You should avoid that ramp for the next half hour due to a tractor trailer. But Interstate 70, much quieter than earlier. Reporting live in Columbia, Nick Thompson, KOMU 8 News. Now let's send it back over to Rosie Newberry with one more check of the forecast.
Thanks very much, Nick. Of course, we want to take one more look as to what's going on with your live Doppler and have that system in the forecast, and that's it. We can call it a day. It looks like right now we might get a light chance of snow moving in for Saturday. We'll continue to keep you updated, of course, on everything. Too many things to talk about.